back to L Dust Boxing. We back with another one. So we're gonna break down this fight week right here, November 17th to the 19th. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of fights on there. Nothing like real, like superstar type stats, but there's some notable guys fighting this weekend, and we gotta touch on them. Before I do that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. If you listen to playback, feel free to drop a comment there as well. You can hit me on my social media, Twitter at OverJ, Instagram LDoesBoxing. So we're gonna get straight to it. Straight to it. So we got this one right here. This is on November 17th on a Thursday. This is a Star Boxing Promotions card, headlined by Tyrone James. You know what I'm saying? So it's a local show. You can catch this. It might be on their website, the company's website. I haven't seen a link for this yet, but if I do, definitely hit me behind the scenes or I'll post it on my social media. But this is a series they got going on up there. They're calling it Show Wars. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's promoted by Joe DeGualia. That's the same promoter who got Joe Smith Jr. So, and he got some other guys too, local talent in the New York area. So you know what I'm saying. If you guys up there locally in New York, feel free to tap in. Or if you guys can find a link or go to their website, you definitely can catch this card right here. All right, this one right here. This one gonna be in San Antonio, promoted by Robert Garcia. You know, so got the whole crew out there, headlined by Hector Tanajala. So this is Friday, November the 18th. I haven't found where I can watch this one at. I'm looking for this link as well. But it's good to see some of their guys come back. You got some good fighters on the card. Robert Garcia always have a good stable, so we'll see. Hector Tanajala, I think he's a free agent, but he's fighting under the banner. He need to get back in the mix at lightweight. You know what I'm saying? I know he coming off a loss to Williams Zepeda, and then he had a draw with Caveman Contreras, so he's looking to get back in the win column. So you know what I'm saying? Tap in with that one. You got Thompson Boxing. You can catch this on their YouTube channel Friday night. They usually have some good fights. A local club show type of atmosphere. Pretty good though. Louis Lopez versus Adrian Gutierrez. That's the headliner. Then they got a bunch of young talent on the card too. You guys can check out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But most of the times their cards, it comes on late night, but it be some good action though. It's a local atmosphere, and they have some good crowds too. So feel free to tap in. You can subscribe to their YouTube channel, Thompson Boxing Promotions. All right, this one, this early in the morning, Saturday morning. This from Russia. You got this card, RCC Boxing. You can catch this on their YouTube channel as well. This is a pretty good. They got a pretty good card though, man. If you really look at it, I know you. I know the names is in Russian and stuff like that, but the card is real good. You got what's his name? Yuanvolf. He's facing Rene Alvarado. This is 130 pounds. This is a pretty good fight though, right here. You know what I'm saying? Rene Alvarado was a WA interim champion before. No, he was a regular champion at 130 before he lost to Gutierrez. You know what I'm saying? And then Yokoval, this guy, he got a world ranking. Well, he had a world ranking since he's Russian. They took him off the rankings, but he was like a top 5 type of guy a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So this should be a pretty good fight as well. You know what I'm saying? These two guys. Also on the card, you got some other notable names. You got Pavel Sengani. He's a kid on the left. So he was number 2 in the WBC at 168. Well, actually, he was number 1. But like I said, they've been taking these guys out because they Russian. They don't have another citizenship in another countries though. But he's a good fighter though. We'll see. Hopefully, these guys can get their ranking back. We know that's due to the war, but he's a good fighter though. He give a lot of guys some trouble. Bruce Gas in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right. Also, we have on this card. Y'all recognize him. You got Julius Ndongo's on the card. He's facing one of the young prospects, Kiritan Ajabo. I mean, that's a tough fight. Ndongo is a journeyman right now in his stage of his career, former unified champion. So, he's just going over there. I don't know if he's going there to get a paycheck or what. But sometimes those Russian promoters like to bring former world champions over and try to get that name on their resume for that young fighter. So, like I said, y'all can tap into this. It's on YouTube, RCC Boxing. Feel free to tap in with it. You know what I'm saying? All right, Queensbury got a card. You know what I'm saying? Pretty decent action too with this one, and they got a notable name on the card that I want to touch on in a very important fight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on it. You got Liam Davies. Liam Davies versus Enat Balala. This is a good fight right here. I don't know if you guys follow these guys in the UK and the European scene like that. Balala is a tough out. He's one of those guys that be beating those journeymen. No, he beat the top prospects and guys on the A side a lot. I mean, he beat a lot of good guys over there. He's facing Liam Davies, who is an up and coming guy trying to cross over from a prospect to a contender. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to see if he world level. And this is a good fight, man. This fight's at what 122 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So, and the 122 been looking real good lately. So we'll see. But the big name on the card that we want to see is Anthony Yarde. So he got a tune-up fight right here. You know what I'm saying? He's facing a guy, I think he's somewhere in Europe. It's a fight he should win. But we know on the back end of that, he got the big fight with Arthur Beterbiev January 28th. So he has to win. You know, for sure he got to win. And I think he will. So, you know, I just want to see how he looks. Hopefully he don't suffer no cuts or none crazy. He should go in there and get this guy up out of there. To me, this fight is pointless. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I don't even think it does nothing for him because I feel like he could have fought on Beterbiev, Joe Smith undercard and still got the same amount of. He will be on the same schedule. But I don't know. He really don't got nothing to gain from this, honestly, because what the type of opponent he's fighting, he ain't gonna get no work out of that. He can do that in the gym. But hopefully he come through with it. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a dangerous guy. Anthony Yarde, he's strong. He got skills. You know what I'm saying? It's just this gas tank that we worried about. And you know, when you fight Arthur Beterbiev, you gotta you gotta have the gas tank and the you gotta have the power to get his respect. You gotta have everything clicking. The chin, everything gotta be clicking. So we'll see, man. I think he's gonna stop this dude early, but we'll see. Stranger things has happened in the sport of boxing for sure. All right, so this one right here, this is a cruiserweight title fight for the WBA. This is long awaited. You know what I'm saying? You got Arslan Galamarian versus Alexei Igorov. These guys supposed to fight last year, I believe. One of the guys got sick. They postponed it. Galamarian haven't fought in like 3 years. Igorov, I want to say a year and some change. These guys just been inactive, so they're trying to keep the this belt active, and they need to get it back active so you can maybe get some unifications. But this is a good fight style wise. Galamarian is a come forward guy, like the dig to the body, high guard. You know what I'm saying? He's strong and solid. He really don't got a lot of defense, but he'll stand right there and trade with you. Alexei Igorov gonna do the same thing. So it's gonna be the battle of the wheels. You know what I'm saying, for this fight. It's a pretty good fight though. I like to see the winner get somebody like Lawrence Okolie or something like that. There's some good fights out there, cruiserweight that they can have. They can good unifications with the IBF champion Jay Abataya. I like that fight. You know what I'm saying? But this belt just been, I don't know, it's been too inactive. So hopefully it get back active, and the winner of this can do some good things. On the undercard, you got Milan Pratt versus Abbas Baru. This is 154 pounds. And this is a decent fight right here, too. Baru is a good fighter. I thought he came up a little short against Jack Koke, his only loss. But this is a good fight. This is a European title. And you got Kevin Sajo versus Kakar. This is at 168. You know what I'm saying? This is for a European title too. So those 3 fights right there is pretty good fights. Could be competitive. So we'll see. Trying to get a link for this one as well. But this is gonna be a good show. All right, moving on. We got some local shows. You know what I'm saying? This one in the New England area. Toko Khan Clary versus Jonathan Aquendo. These guys is like veterans. You can call them fringe contenders. Sometimes you can call them opponents. They've been in the ring with some top guys. You know what I'm saying? Recently, Okendo, he fought for the title versus Jamel Herring. And then Toko Khan fought Shakur Stevenson, his first fight at 130, well, second fight at 130. But you know what I'm saying, these guys are veterans, so we'll see. You know what I'm saying, this is a CES boxing, so you can find this probably on the, I forgot what link. Y'all gotta hit me back for the links and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? CESfights.com. You probably can find the fights and shit like that. We got another local show from DC. You know what I'm saying? This is boxing TV though. You can catch it. You got Dusty Hernandez Harrison coming back. His fight in October got postponed because his pops got murdered. You know what I'm saying? So they postponed that, RP to him. So they'll have a bunch of good fighters on the card as well. Local guys from DC. So if you guys trying to check that out, feel free to tap in. He said, I've been to that casino. Oh yeah, yes sir. Yes sir. Toko Khan Clary. You got this card from Puerto Rico. So you got these pretty notable names and stuff like that. Capo Gonzalez, he's with Top Rank. I'm not sure if he's still with Top Rank, but he coming off a loss. But he's making his return, moving up to 130. Juan Carlos Torres is on the card. Omar Rosario, Yankel Rivera. So they got a local showdown in Puerto Rico. I believe this is going to be on Fight TV as well, if you guys are interested in that. So, like I said, this weekend, there's a bunch of local and club shows. You know what I'm saying? And then the last one. So this is the biggest name this week. Jaime Munguia versus Coria. I mean, this is a tune-up, bro. There's no other way to say it. Jaime Munguia is 40-0. You know what I'm saying? Much to be desired with his resume. You want to see him step up. To his credit, he did try to fight Triple G back in the day, but that was 4 years ago. We almost forgot about that because of his level of competition since then. Now, he been fighting okay guys, but nothing that's just wowed me when he could have fought Charlo and he could have fought Janabek and other top guys. He kind of turned them down. But he's coming back to 160, and he's the mandatory for Janabek. So if y'all look at it, those guys fighting on the same schedule. This a common opponent of Janabek. Janabek stopped this guy in 2 rounds when they fought in the bubble. It was a crazy knockout. So we'll see what Jaime Munguia going to do. I don't think it does much. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we go rounds and don't stop this guy. So we'll see. But yeah, I just want to see what's going to happen after the fight. Because if they're on the same schedule, the WBO going to order the fight in like the first 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So they got 180 days to fight. So maybe like May or June. I like the fight. Jaime Munguia versus Janabek. I think that's what we're gearing towards to. Coria is a southpaw, so maybe I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, but I have a feeling that Jaime Munguia gonna actually go through with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you watch the WBO convention and everything, it kind of seemed like that's the direction they was going. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Not a crazy fight week, but definitely something to look out for with Anthony Yard because he got a big fight looming over his head. He got a unified fight coming up with Arthur Baturbia, and same thing with Jaime Munguia. He wins. Hopefully he'll take the fight with Janabek for the WBO title. So we'll see, man. I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can follow me on my social media right there, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram at Does Boxing. That's my time, and I'm out.